Have you ever reflected on the profound power of a single thought? Not the grand ideas that shape nations or change history, but the quiet, fleeting thoughts that pass through our minds, everyday thoughts that silently shape our decisions, our actions, and ultimately, our destiny. Every journey, every success, and every regret begins with a thought. And woven deeply into this invisible process is honesty, only honesty toward others, but the far more difficult honesty with oneself. Let me tell you a story about a man named Evan. Evan understood the value of hard work and the dignity of truth. He was not a wealthy man by any measure. His clothes were worn, his hands rough from years of honest labor, and his home was modest. Yet what he lacked in material wealth, he made up for in integrity. He believed that a good name was worth more than gold, and he lived by that belief. And when life was painfully difficult, one crisp autumn morning, Evan walked through a busy market square, his thoughts heavy with worry about how he would earn enough to survive. As he passed through the crowd, an elderly man approached him. The man was well-dressed, his posture calm and confident, his eyes filled with quiet wisdom. "Young man," the elder said, "I see strength and steadiness in you. Tell me, are you honest? And are you strong?" Evan straightened his back and replied calmly, "Sir, I do my best to be both. I may be poor, but my word is my bond, and I am no stranger to hard work." The old man smiled. "Good. I have a task for you. I need 3 heavy bags carried to my estate, a full day's journey from here. The reward will be generous enough to ease your worries for months." Evan's heart leaped. "I accept," he said without hesitation. The old man led him to a quiet alley, where 3 large canvas bags lay on the ground. Each one was extremely heavy. As Evan prepared to lift the first bag, the old man spoke again, lowering his voice. "You should know what you are carrying. The first bag contains copper coins, the second holds silver, and the third, the heaviest of all, is filled with gold." Evan's eyes widened for a brief moment, gold more than he had ever imagined possessing. The old man studied him carefully. Many claim to be honest, but few remain so when temptation appears. "Can I truly trust you?" Evan felt a flash of offense, then calm determination. "Sir, my honesty does not depend on what is inside a bag. I gave you my word, and I will keep it. Once I left a job because I was asked to lie to a customer. Poverty is hard, but I've never betrayed my conscience." The old man nodded thoughtfully. "Very well, begin. I will follow behind." Evan carried the first 2 bags without incident. Though heavy, his heart felt light. Each step reinforced his pride in remaining true to himself. Then came the third bag that one said to contain gold. As Evan lifted it, the weight pressed painfully against his shoulder. This time, the old man was nowhere in sight. The road ahead led into a quiet forest. Evan was completely alone, and that was when the thoughts began. Gold, a fortune, enough to change everything. Enough to escape this life of struggle. He tried to resist. "No, I gave my word. I am an honest man." But the thoughts grew stronger. No one would know. The old man is far behind. You could disappear. Start a new life. Each imagined coin seemed to whisper promises of comfort, security, and respect. Evan's mind began to justify what his heart knew was wrong. "Think of your family," the thoughts urged. "Is it truly wrong to take from someone so wealthy? He doubted you anyway." The forest grew darker as the sun began to set. The clear line between right and wrong slowly blurred. Exhausted and overwhelmed, Evan stopped. The road behind him was empty. The road ahead silent. Then, in a moment of weakness, Evan made his choice. He turned off the main path and ran into the forest, carrying the bag with him. He ran until his lungs burned and his legs failed. Finally, hidden deep among the trees, collapsed and opened the bag. There was no gold, only stones. Panicked, Evan opened the other bags he had taken. They too were filled with nothing but rocks. Among the stones, he found a small note. His hands trembled as he read, "Evan, if you are reading this, you have failed the test. I am the king of this land. I have no heir, and I have searched for a successor of character, not blood. The bags never held gold or silver-only stones. You were close to becoming my heir, but a single, uncontrolled thought of greed cost you everything. Remember this: every action begins as a thought. Guard your mind, for it shapes your destiny. Evan dropped the letter, overwhelmed by regret. He had lived honestly for years, only to fall in a single moment. This story reminds us of a powerful truth. Even the most honest person can make the wrong choice if they do not control their thoughts. Thoughts become words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. And habits shape our future. The greatest treasure in life is not wealth, but integrity, and it begins in the quiet space of the mind. Guard your thoughts. Protect your values. For in doing so, you become the true architect of your destiny. Asterisk, asterisk if you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts below. Every comment you leave is a source of motivation for me to create even better stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.